Welcome. Well, I guess it wasn't my last video of 2019, because here's another one. Well, I don't know whether anybody remembers the story of that very young British female who was in Cyprus, I believe, and she accused 12 cadets of gang raping her. And at the time, there was a little bit of hoo-ha about was she telling the truth. Well, it's been found out by a court that she was actually lying, and she's been found guilty of that. And she could possibly get a year in jail for it. I hardly think that's going to happen. But when you think about it, she's going to get a year, even if she did a year. What would those men have got? They would have got at least 10 years each. All 12 of them. All because of one female saying something happened. I have no idea why a woman says something without any proof and people believe them. Because in my lifetime with females, I have seen them lie quite naturally many times and think nothing of it. And in my lifetime experience, females lie more frequently than men. And they don't seem to have any morality about it or any guilt. I just wonder how many men are in prison now or have died in prison, all because of one female has said something happened with no real proof. This female has been found out to be lying, so therefore I would say she should get at least 5 years in prison for it. If they hadn't checked her story out so thoroughly and charged those men, it would have ruined their whole lives. And this is usually a female trait, spiteful, hateful thing to do, to ruin men's lives, just for the fun of it. And of course you've got those other people who are yelling, oh, it's because it's Cyprus and you're not allowed to say anything against Cyprus men, and that's the reason. So there's always white knighting going on. Just because she thought she could, she was trying to ruin 12 men's lives. And she wouldn't have lost any sleep over it either. But you can bet your bottom dollar that she's still going to play the victim. She will probably never admit her guilt. And of course we could spin it round to say, well, if it was a man. Well, if it was a man, how many years in prison do you think he would get for lying in court? And the world is supposed to be, what? Equality? And of course, we know about this story because it's in the news. But how many men have been falsely accused by a female and now are in jail that we don't even know about? Whether females know it or not, real men take rape very seriously. But obviously, the females don't take rape very seriously at all. This really does annoy me, because it's happening all the time. People's opinion and the laws need to change. Men are not disposable. They're human beings too. Also, the identity of this female is being hidden. Would they do that for a man? For those young males and men out there who feel angry about this, you should do. Don't feel guilty. Nobody can know for 100%, but in my belief, in my mind, she definitely lied. Now maybe this will be my last video of 2019, but who knows? I may be back. Take it easy.